Hey everyone, Tech OG here, representing those who are 15 and up who love their tech. And this is going to be an unboxing video. 9 times out of 10, my unboxing videos will be for used tech that has been out for a year, 2 years, who knows how many years. I don't necessarily buy a lot of new smartphones, computers. One main reason why is they're expensive. Trying to juggle bills, handling household is getting taxing these days. Inflation, this, that, and the other. So spending money is not a luxury that I can afford way too much. So sometimes when I do get tech, if I can get something new, I will. But for the most part, there's not a lot of new things that are out today that captivate me to getting it. I mean, as far as the iPhone, for example, they've been looking the same for a long time. And like I said, nothing wrong with looking the same, because if it's not broke, don't fix it. I mean, the iterations of the iPhone has changed, how thick it is, things like that, the battery. Like I said, it's still a great phone, but I'm not captivated with the iPhone like I used to be when the first iPhone came out, and especially the iPhone 5, iPhone 6. I am definitely still in love with both of those particular phones. For the most part, though, when I was getting iPhones, I was jailbreaking them, and that's what made it very captivating for me to get an iPhone. And with Android, you can still pretty much put any app on the phone. I mean, because of the release of Android 14, they've stopped where you can put on older apps. I mean, there's a workaround for it, but they're starting to get away with putting in on older apps because of security issues. So, like I said, it's really hard for me right now to be captivated with new tech because of how it's being limited on how you can use it. Inside of the box was a Microsoft Surface Duo 2. I apologize for this abridged video of the unboxing because I made a previous video, but the video was kind of wonky. It was messed up. It had some stop frames, and I couldn't submit that. So that's why I'm doing this abridged version of the unboxing. So I had showed the box that it was in and the product now. Now, the reason why I decided to go with using the Surface Duo 2 as my daily driver is because, well, one, it's a folding phone, but it's not like a folding phone in the form factor of a Samsung Fold, of the Samsung Fold series phones, which are still awesome phones. So what I like about this is that when it opens up, you have 2 separate large screens. So it's basically it's kind of like having 2 phones in one. So you can browse 2 apps in full screen rather than cut off, not really cut off, but in a smaller form factor on one big screen. And that's how the Fold series phones are. So you have basically 2 apps, but they are shrunk so that they can both fit on the larger screen when you open it up. And you can have a third floating screen on the Fold series phone as well. And I'm pretty sure that the other iterations of folding phones from other companies, from Apple, from Google, they are pretty much the same way. But with the Google Pixel, what I kind of like about that one, in a sense, is that it's more elongated when you open it up. So you'll have a little bit more real estate to see the 2 apps as opposed to the Fold series phones. But like I said, for this one right here, you get 2 separate screens, large screens, to view your apps. And that's what I really like about this phone. Now, granted, the phone is a whole lot wider when you fold it in. So holding it, it's not going to be cumbersome, but like I said, it's just very wide. But like I said, when you open it up, that real estate is just beautiful. Too beautiful. And what I really like about the interface or the OS of Microsoft is that when you do have 2 apps side by side, you can save them in iterations on your home screen. So if you have two favorite apps that you always would like to see side by side, for example, Facebook, Instagram, or two reading apps to read articles, or sometimes in some cases, rideshare apps. So if you want to open up Uber and Lyft together, you can do that. That's awesome. And you can do that for, like I said, any apps you have installed on this device. So that's what I'm going to be testing out very soon. Once I get this all put together, I'm going to be working on that this weekend. But this is my second day after the initial unboxing. Again, I got this from eBay. I wouldn't say nice price, but I could say nice price because this phone is rare. It's discontinued. So Microsoft is not making these anymore. So if you are interested in getting one, the prices are not going to be the lowest prices, but they can be reasonable or manageable, especially if you're paying on a credit card, you can pay in installments or something like that. So I did get this for a pretty good price, and what is cool about this one is that it has no cracks and anything like that, so it's in really good condition, and the hinge is very, very sturdy, so that you can set it up on the table, put it in a lot of different angles, like so. Hold it like a book. It's, like I said, really cool. So I will be doing a full review video once I get more acclimated with this, figure out, if I'm going to use a launcher, blah, 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 and just give you my spiel on how I will be using this as my daily driver. And yes, a lot of people may say, why would you use a discontinued phone? Why would you use a phone that's no longer getting updates? Would that be a deterrent for using it on an everyday basis? And again, that is based on the user. For me, I don't have a problem not getting updates, because the latest update that was for this is very nice, in my personal opinion. So, like I said, once I do a full review video, you'll see everything that I want to talk about, good, bad, and ugly, and basically my take on this particular device and how I use it on my everyday in my everyday basis. So stay tuned for that video, and I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the preview of the Microsoft Surface Duo 2 in 2025. If you enjoyed the video, definitely leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Tell your friends about my channel, and I hope to see you in the next video.